What does Christopher Columbus, Mexico, slaves, and the Portuguese all have in common? Please support this channel on Patreon. From as little as $3, you can help me improve the quality and consistency of videos on this channel. On that note, help me thank my Diamond Patreon, Takwirira Rinomota. Thank you so much for the support. Maize, or corn as it's known in America. Your favorite plate of nshima, ugali, pap, or sadza, whatever you call it in your language, would not have been possible without Columbus, Mexico, slaves, and the Portuguese. Maize is the staple for most of southern, eastern, and the Great Lakes regions of Africa. For most Africans, that is the African traditional dish. But what if I tell you that maize is actually not African? Prior to Christopher Columbus discovering the New World in 1492, well, it was a new world to them, but not to the natives, right? There was no mention of maize in historical texts the world over. Maize was discovered in Mexico. The locals had been enjoying this delicacy on their own for a while. It draws its roots from a grass called teosinte. The first mention of maize in Africa was by a Portuguese writer, Valentim Fernandes, in 1502 in Western Africa. It is believed that the crop was brought down to the rest of sub-Saharan Africa by Arab traders and the Portuguese. The spread of maize is believed to have been necessitated by the slave trade. It was a cheaper crop to produce, which could be used as food for the slaves on the boats to the New World. So maize owes its popularity to injustice. It was also relatively easy to grow, with a larger yield compared to other local African cereals. In Zimbabwe, the first mention of maize was in 1561 in the Monomotapa Kingdom, according to the written accounts of the Portuguese, but there was no records that it was the staple cereal. Prior to that, Zimbabwean families consumed sorghum and rapoko, aka finger millet, as the preferred cereal, which is a healthier option. Maize is known to contain cancer-causing substances, according to scientific research. David Livingstone saw maize in the Lake Tanganyika region in 1871. So maize has been with us for the past 500 years, which means it's highly likely that if you're to serve this delicacy to your 10th ancestor, they'll probably go like, "What the is this?" The next time you eat your favorite maize-based product, thank Mexico. See you in the next video.